Hey everybody, Real with Wes coming at you day 2 talking about don't get stuck. So let's get into this and start doing some things that cause us to get stuck in life. Now yesterday we set it up for where are we talking about getting stuck? Really right here is where it all starts. So if it's right here, that means you can get unstuck by changing your perception and changing the way you think. Now let's start with one of these perceptions that are common, and I'll just kind of pick them apart this week and encourage you to just really take off the limits and get unstuck and be able to move forward with life and see progress in your life, because that's what we all want to see. So the biggest one I think of course, there's been a lot of preaching on this. I've taught a lot on this, but still holds some good purpose. We talk about the children of Israel going into the promised land. That's story an example. And of course, this one statement that jumps out, well, man, we saw ourselves as grasshoppers. Well, here's the thing that God even dealt with me more when I feel like I see myself as I approach a situation, when I approach a challenge, when I approach an obstacle. It doesn't have to be taking out an enemy or nothing like that dramatic all the time. Sometimes it'd be approaching a new task I've never done before, approaching my marriage in a way I've never approached it before, approaching my being a parent in the way I've never done before, and so on and so on in life. Well, I can see myself when I compare me to the problem. And when I compare myself to the problem, all of a sudden I'll shrink and I'll be like, oh, I can't do this. And I get mentally stuck and I start blocking myself from being able to move forward. Well, I used to really think it was like, well, man, if I just change how I see myself, I change how I see myself. And that was true, but it was not quite exactly what I'm about to talk to you right now, the best way to do it. It wasn't that, it was really how I was seeing myself. Because truthfully, me on my own, by myself, I'm frail and I'm weak and I can't do this. That's the truth about it, humbling. But what was it? It was seeing myself not in the light of God is with me, that God is in me, that God is for me. See, yes, apart from God, you know what? I don't really do too well in life. I don't really manage life that well. My circumstances, a lot of times and most days, are bigger than me. And when I try to do it without God, I get reminded real quick every day how much I can't do it. And I am small, and I am weak at times, and I am frail at times. But with God, that changes everything. And when I remember that I am with God and God is with me, and it's not because of a conditional thing or anything like that, but as a human being, I can tap into the God side in my relationship with God. Then I put that in light of my comparing to my situation issues. Then it changes how I approach things. Then I realize I can love my wife when I don't feel like it some days, to the level that I need to, because I'm tired, because I'm beat up. Maybe I'm mad at something. Maybe we had an argument. Maybe I'm just feeling stupid and self-centered, or afraid. Oh, I can be the dad, even when I don't know what to deal with, because, my son's at a new age in life I've never dealt with and parented at before. I can approach my work and my task and people how to do that, even though I've never done any of it before and don't have to know how to do it. I can do it with God is what changes. Or I have this issue going on in the inside of me that I'm like, God, I'm tired of this stupid behavior myself. How do I overcome this? Well, that's why I remember the God factor, and it changes my approach. And I know now I'm going forward with a confidence, and I'm not stuck in fear. I'm not stuck in doubt. I'm not stuck in insecurity. I'm not stuck in, I can't do this and there's no way possible. No, I'm stuck in, not in, I'm just not stuck at all. I'm moving forward, not with, I got it because I'm Wes and I'm all this. I'm moving forward because, man, God's got me, and God is bigger than this. See, it's not remembering how big or great I am. It's remembering how big and great He is. And that gets my mind unstuck so many times from fear. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope it encourages you. Let it shift your perception. Let it shift your thinking, and start judging everything in the light of, remember, God's with you. All right, guys, catch you tomorrow.